Yes, can you talk about Mr. Purcell tonight, sir?
He did a really nice job of throwing his fastball to both sides of the plate. Against a powerful right-handed hitting lineup, I thought he pitched in effectively. He used enough secondary pitches to set up his fastball, but he and Vasquez, I think, hooked up well, and the execution was on Rick's part very, very good tonight.
John, I know it's just one game, but what sort of impact did you see Christian having, particularly with the framing of a couple of called third strikes? Yeah,
he's so good at receiving pitches, regardless of the velocity. You see him stick pitches even with Kimbrel on the mound at upper 90s, where his hands are soft, they're strong. At the same time, to present pitches to the home plate umpire, I think very clearly. But there might have been a number of times here tonight where that borderline pitch, he's able to, like I say, give that presentation to get a called strike.
John, I think there were at least 2 or 3 times Christian caught Rick during spring training. Did you see some carryover from their working together during that time?
Yeah, I think this spring, Christian, because obviously he didn't catch him last year, but, he got, I think, a real understanding of maybe some of the right buttons to push with Rick, just from a mental standpoint, to maintain the focus and get the best out of him. And that seemed to be the case on a couple of occasions tonight. I think it all energized the dugout when he ends the inning with a pickoff at first. The trait of Christian shows up in a number of ways tonight.
I was actually just going to ask you about that pickoff and the strikeout and pickoff. It just kind of goes again to his instincts and kind of just never even losing that, I guess, despite all the time now.
No, the one thing that hasn't been affected is his footwork and his transfer. It's lightning quick. I think his arm strength is approaching the pre-surgery level, but when you consider all the other things we've talked about, framing, footwork, transfer, all that is just very, very good.
John, on a lighter note, is there a brief moment of fun when David takes off for second?
I think everybody in the ballpark shared that, but it's a 2-run game. If Blake slices one down the corner, or it's an additional run. So while that 90 feet might be something we don't see very often for David, it was in a key moment, and he understands that Biagini's not really paying a whole lot of attention to him, and takes it when it was presented.
John, kind of up and down the lineup, how did you like the energy of the offense? And it seemed like guys were taking extra bases, doing some things within the context of the game.
We hope that the base running shows up in a positive way each and every night. We're always looking for opportunities to advance 90 feet, put the pressure on the defense, but I thought we played with outstanding energy here tonight. And even though in some cases where, in Hanley's case, where he doesn't show up in the box score with a base hit, that hustle out of the box with the strike 3 sets up the ability to score 3 runs in that first inning. So things that we can control, and that's the effort, the intensity, that has been very good through these first 9 games. Yeah, the swing and bunt, he's hustling down the line, a mishandled ball. But those types of things you capitalize on when you're staying aggressive.